What's up YouTube, it's Cam back with another video, and today we're going to talk about Turo and how much I made in the month of July. So let's get right into it. So here's a little bit of background. I know a couple of you guys may already know that I have a Turo business, a car rental business from social media. Some of you may follow me on social media, some of you may have seen the last video I just made. I currently have been doing Turo for about, I think it's been about 5 or 6 months. But when I first started, I had one vehicle, and that was in February, the end of February. And I started out with that vehicle and I liked it. I did plenty of research on it. I've seen people on YouTube and social media and stuff like that are super successful in the car rental industry. So I know it's possible, but I just didn't know how I was gonna do it. So I did my due diligence on researching how to start the business and properly get an LLC started. And then I just took, a step into, doing it. So I got my first vehicle, then about a month or two later, I got a second and third vehicle, and then I have total 4 vehicles. I had 5 vehicles total, but I sold one of them because it kept giving me problems, so I ended up selling that vehicle. But I'll show you. I might make a video on that, like the whole process with that vehicle. But yeah. So let me show y'all what y'all came here to see. How much I made in the month of July. So in the month of July, let me let that focus. I don't know if you guys can see it. I made $4,453. If you think about it, there's a lot of money. I mean, it could be more, it could be less, but to me, that's a pretty decent amount of money for the fact of I probably only put total 4 hours into cleaning vehicles and things like that. So Turo, a lot of people get a misconception that Turo is passive. Turo is not passive. You still have to attend to your customers. You still have to clean vehicles and things like that. It's not passive. But when a car's on a trip, the Turo's passive. So we're gonna start with I have a 2012 Dodge Journey, and as you can see, I made about only $500 with that car. This is the car that I was telling you guys about that it kept breaking down. I'll get more into depth about that in another video, but yeah, so I made about 500 with that vehicle. SUVs do pretty good on Turo. So in the month of July, my Nissan Rogue made $1,461, which is pretty decent. That's a pretty decent amount. Like I said, SUVs do really good on Turo, but y'all made $1,461 from that car for the month of July. So this is my money maker for the month of July right here. So my 2019 Kia Forte made a total of $1,913. That is amazing. And the reason why I made so much money from that car is because in the month of July, I had a lady. She literally rented the car for a whole entire month, literally. I think she ended up paying, like $1,800. And then I had another booking like at the very end of the month that put me at that $1,900 mark. So that was, so far that car literally made me the most money out of any other vehicle. And I didn't even make my first car note until August, because when you get a car, they give you about 30 days. But yeah, so that car made me the most amount of money in the month of July. These little basic cars, my car note is $315 on this car, but it's $315. Like, do the math. Like, I'm profiting over $1,500 a month. This is the vehicle that I had got mid through the month. My 2015 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and I made about, that's this month. I made about $580 in the month of July, which is not bad. I had it on there for about half a month. So, sometimes it takes a little while for you to get your first booking, but once you get that first booking, they come right after. So that's not bad for that vehicle either. All the other Jeep Grand Cherokees on Turo are going for $100 a day. So I think I had mine like 85 or something like that. A little bit cheaper just to, get those reviews and things under my belt, so people can want to book for that vehicle more. Yeah, that's how much I made in the month of July on Turo. Now I go back to the total earnings for the month of July. Like I said, that's $4,453. That pretty much sums up this video. If you guys have any questions or any videos that you want me to make, feel free to DM me. I'll leave my Instagram and Facebook and all that information down below. And before I get out of here, I always gotta say it, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all like, just so I can, this video can reach more people, to be informative, help other people out. But yeah, that pretty much sums it up, and I'll see y'all boys in the next video.
If you only have 24 hours in a day, your success is dependent upon how you use the 24. You gotta hear me. People talk about Oprah Winfrey, Ted Turner, Warren Buffett. Listen to me. I don't care how much money you make. You only get 24 hours in a day. And the difference between Oprah and the person that's broke is Oprah uses her 24 hours wisely. That's it. Listen to me. That's it. You get 24. I don't care if you broke, you grew up broke. I don't care if you grew up rich. I don't care if you're in college, you're not in college. You only get 24 hours. And I blew up literally. I went from being a high school dropout to selling 6,000 books in less than 6 months. What happened? My 24 hours. I was like, okay, Eric, you got to get a grip on your 24 hours because you're about to be broke for the rest of your life. And that's all I need you to do for me. I can tell you all about your life if you just write down your 24-hour schedule for me and you let me look at it. I can tell you where you're going to be in 5 years. I can tell you where you're going to be in 10 years. I can tell you where you're going to be in 20 years if you keep that schedule.